6 signs someone you love is cheating on you. Number 1, they don't care anymore. Care is a love language that everyone shows, whether knowingly or unknowingly. When you care for someone, it shows how much you love the person. When your partner stops showing care for you, this means there is definitely a problem somewhere. It must be a sign that he or she is cheating on you. No phone calls to check up on you, no messages to ask how your day was, no visitation to know how you're doing. They do not listen to you anymore. They don't care about how your day went. They do not compliment your appearance anymore. This can be because they now have another person that they care so much about. When it comes to care, mostly you cannot multitask. It's possible to care for 2 or more people at the same time, but the energy will not be the same. Definitely, when they start to care for someone else, they will reduce the way they care about you. This new affair they have outside will definitely consume their energy since they are just trying to win the new person over. When you care for someone, it hurts so much when the care is not reciprocated to you. It even hurts more if the care used to be there, but is no longer there. Seeing a reduced amount of care from someone can be a sign that he or she is cheating on you. Though there are other factors that could cause this, but the fact that they are cheating on you is always a possibility. This is a clear sign that they now care about someone else and they're now neglecting you. Sometimes you fail to read these signs from your partners and you get in trouble when the effect is now fully blown. When someone that used to care so much for you does not care for you again, or they do not care for you like they used to, this is a sign that they might be cheating on you. Number 2, they look for reasons to fight you. When someone is in love with you, you get free pass with whatever you do. They hardly get annoyed when you do something wrong. They treat you special, and whatever you do, they already make excuses for you in their head. They hardly get mad at you. This is because they're trying to preserve the relationship. They become really cautious about losing you. All these are done when someone is really in love only with you and is not cheating with someone else. The reverse is the case when they are seeing someone else outside the relationship. They become unnecessarily sensitive to whatever you do, and they look for any little reason to fight with you. They go around picking faults in every little thing that you do, and the worst thing is that they are not ready to sit down and settle these things with you amicably. They just want to shout and scream on the top of their voices to show you how angry they are at you. When you see this in your relationship, you might want to calm your partner down and ask them why they suddenly changed their attitude towards you. But if your guess is right, and they are already seeing someone else outside the relationship, this is a discussion they will not be interested in having with you. They would rather look for a fault in the fact that you think they changed towards you, and they would spin this around and put the blame on you. If you have tried your best to make inquiry and it's all to no avail, you can stop trying in order not to hurt yourself any further. When your partner develops this kind of attitude, it is in a way certain that they are looking for a reason to end the relationship with you, and this definitely implies that they have someone else they are involved with. Number 3, they are always unavailable. Attention is very important in any relationship. You do not deprive your partner of attention, no matter what you do, not make them complete for your attention. When your partner loves you, they give you unending attention. This is always very obvious in a relationship. They love to spend time with you. They love to be around you because seeing makes them happy. They organize dates and even introduce you to their hobbies just so that you people can spend more time together. When they are seeing someone else, of course, they cannot divide themselves into 2 and be in 2 different places at the same time. So, they start to give you less attention. They are no longer available for you. They no longer spend time with you, and all these are never hard to notice. They do not want to go out with you anymore, even on dates that you organize specially for the 2 of you to reconnect. They give flimsy excuses like they're busy with work or they're tired. They just try to do anything to avoid spending time with you. This means their time and attention is divided. There must be someone out there getting all the attention that you're craving. They suddenly just do not see you as special anymore, and they do not want to spend time together with you. The crazy thing is, when you notice and confront them about this, they have no reason for it. When this happens in a relationship, it's almost inevitable that your partner is cheating on you. Number 4, they keep secrets from you. Of course, when people cheat, they hide it from their partner. Yes, they might have lost interest in the relationship, but he or she still feels the need to be seen as a good person. They do not just want to end the relationship without a reason, so they wait for little opportunities to do so, waiting for their partner to mess it up, whereas they are having an affair outside the relationship. So, they try their possible best to hide this affair from their partner. While trying to do this, they become very secretive and they avoid some questions. They cannot give account to where they spend their time, and they do not feel the need to. They try as much as possible not to receive their phone calls in front of you so that you do not catch on. They might even go as far as saving the number of the person they're cheating with, using ridiculous names. This is so that you will not suspect anything even when you peep on their screen when the person calls. If you know the password to their phone, they would change it. They will not give you the new password because they have a lot of things to hide from you. When they go out, they lie about where they are because they do not want you to notice that they are having an affair outside the relationship. When you realize your partner has started hiding a lot of things from you, you should know that your partner might be having an affair outside the relationship. Number 5, they seem distant emotionally. Apart from the physical distance that you will definitely feel, if you're observant enough, you will feel them distant emotionally too. They will not be available to provide the emotional support. The two of you might be together, but their mind will be distant from you. They will always make you feel like you're an emotional burden to them. The intimate moment that used to be magical might not necessarily stop, but it will not be thrilling anymore. There will exist a tension between the two of you, like a force trying to separate the two of you. Your mind will no longer feel at peace whenever you are with them because of the kind of vibe they're giving off. When you try to find the connection, you realize the fault is not coming from you, and your partner that is coming from is not ready to do anything to fix it. When two people's heart is apart in a relationship, it's mostly because one or the two of them in that relationship has given their heart to someone else. So when you notice that your partner's heart is no longer in the relationship, it might be that he or she has given his heart or her heart to someone else. This means your partner is cheating on you. Number 6, their friends act weird around you. The best way to know if someone is really in love with you is the way their friends act around you. Total acceptance from the close friends means they are completely into you. If their friends give you attitude, it means your partner might not really be into you. He or she is probably with you because he or she is gaining something from you. This is usually a weird dynamic, though, as it is possible for someone to be into you and their friends would not be cool with you. But this does not happen often. It's also different when your partner's friends really like you and then they suddenly start acting weird around you. This is definitely a sign that they know something you do not, and you need to be observant. If you have any trusted one among them, you can even ask the person. Though you are not expecting the person to just tell you exactly what is happening, but you should be able to tell if something is going on. This will give you a clear idea if you are being cheated on or not.